And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One strike. Ball. Full count.
Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Man on second, 2 down. This one popped up. Lipscomb drops into the glove, and that is that. One left for LA, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, out in time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No ball.
It's the first inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Fouled off. Glasnow picks to first. Lipscomb dives back in safely.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close.
1-2.
Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
That one the other way, and no one can get there. Heading for the plate. He scores to tie it up, and it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. That one in there across the letters. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Call stands at first with one out. Now a fly ball to right center. Edmonds sprinting for this one. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Safely into second. He's got a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Inside, just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
On the ground to the left. Bats up with it. Zips it across. Now they get the out. Up now for Washington, James Wood, 1 for 2.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Smoked on the ground to second. On to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Nationals 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Gore back to work. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-1 now. Chases that one upstairs.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Turns and fires the Betts. Now this is in the air down the line. Call. Flying after this one. And that one hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Lipscomb sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. That one ripped, but foul. With the tying run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hot shot to third. Zips it to first, and Hernandez is out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Max Muncy.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 68 looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Law also throwing. 0-2 now. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Left field. Pajes puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. Here's C.J. Abrams now. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. Very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
DeYoung lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Headed towards the corner. Hernandez on the move. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll be it for Glass now, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Alex Vesia on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one fouled off. Two outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-2.
Comebacker to the mound. Out number 3. So one left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 68.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a...
Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one outside. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a chopper out to short. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs. Runner at first. And here comes Tommy Edman. Gets the bunt down the right side. Lipscomb. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pinch hitter coming on, Michael Conforto.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. So the tying run at second. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball.
Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out, and a fly ball could knock this one up.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. And next for L.A., Miguel Rojas. In the dirt.
No ball.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Fought off foul. The 0-2.
1-2.
Outside corner, got him looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Nationals 2 and the Dodgers 1. So remaining in the game defensively, Michael Conforto. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now the first baseman, Trey Lipscomb. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So up next, Alex Call. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Yates, a former All-Star, 37 years young. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Lipscomb on at first, nobody out. And a foul ball. Hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder,
And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Ball.
In the dirt.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Outside low, and the count's even at 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Rosario in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And it's fouled away. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. DJ Hurts. He last pitched 2 days ago. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Missed inside with the curve.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Swinging a foul out of play.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the move. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a swing and a miss there.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's towards center. Cruz gets under it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Banda.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Up and in, 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And the next pitch is way outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's in the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
1 down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Lined into right. Hernandez calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
2 down, bases empty. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kyle Finnegan. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Well, 1-run game. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one missed.
1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
One and two now. And there's the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That misses, and it's 3-2. Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fights it off. You'll see another. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Smith goes after that one for strike 1. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And a foul ball. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. A 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Oh, great stop. To the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow.
What an exciting finish to this game and amazing and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.